Hello, everybody. We made it to Friday, and glad that you could join me here. This is After Further Review, and I am your host, Steve Tower. Tonight, we are bringing the New England Minutemen back onto the table for the continuation of the 2024 Baseball America Co-op League. Currently, New England, a surprising 5-1 as we begin our last home series of the month here. And it has really been pitching that has carried the way for New England, including our starter tonight, free agent pickup Benny Heriberto, who pitched an absolute gem in his initial start here for the team. And this is a big surprise to have good pitching for the team because this was supposed to be a bridge year for New England as they lost homegrown hero Fernando De La Rosa in the offseason. We thought this was going to be a bridge year, but that's why you roll out the games. So here we go, hosting the Vancouver Voyageurs, 2-2 on the young season, and we'll see what happens. This could be a game that has a lot of fireworks, but I feel like I've said that the last couple of times that I have rolled out these games, and we've ended up with some pitchers' duels. So let's see what happens here tonight. First, we will go to the pregame chart. First game of the series here. Both teams will be, originally both teams would be semi-harmonious. However, Vancouver has the harmonious till further notice, so they will be fully harmonious, and we will roll for them first. Let's see, and they are going to get a minor perk with player from the local media. Let's see, their second baseman, so that is Harvey. What minor perk is he going to get? He is going to be hot this game. All right, so some kind of local piece on the second baseman. Travis Harvey. Maybe he has a relative in the New England area, and he will be hot this game. So they will have two hot batters in their starting lineup. All right, and then for your New England Minutemen, let's see. This is going to be front office, and we will also have a minor perk. Let's see, and it is going to be a pitcher, and it is our most used reliever, so that is going to be our closer, Colton Grandstaff. He is going to be happy today. All right. So, Colton Grandstaff, who has 3 saves so far in this young season, the front office just announced that they are going to be working on a contract extension for him, and they're really happy with what he is doing, so he is happy today. So, if he does come out on the mound and we go to the chemistry chart, the team will be fully harmonious while he is on the mound. All right, so welcome to everybody joining me here in the chat. Looks like we got a couple of managers from the Baseball America Co-op League joining us here. James Hart, who was the beneficiary of the Fernando De La Rosa free agent sweepstakes in Chicago, joins us and has filled us in on just how amazing Fernando has been for him in his first 2 starts. Let's see, Zach Evans has joined us in the chat room as well. Grant Fines, the commissioner of the Backle, and also the manager for Vancouver, joins us. And then Michael Canistrari joins us as well. Michael, the manager for San Antonio, and also the stat keeper for the league this year, who before the game sent me all the latest and greatest stats for the team. So as players come up and contribute to the game, I can denote how they are currently doing on the season. So our starter for tonight, Benny Heriberto, big free agent pickup in the off season for New England. He is 1-0 on the season with a 0.00 ERA. Had just a fantastic first outing right here on the channel. And he is finishing up his warm-up tosses as we are ready to get underway. Let's see, I'll bring up the Vancouver batting stats as we get ready to go. All right, so Heriberto finishes his warm-up tosses. The home plate umpire, Chris Mate, behind the plate tonight, signals it is time to play ball. So Ahmed Abdi is going to lead things off, the young left fielder for the Voyageurs. He is one of the players that has a leap card. So if we ever have to call on his champion quality, we'll flip it over to his superstar side. But tonight he's starting on the all-star side. Abdi comes in batting .438 on the young season. And he is probably one of the fastest players in the league. Let's see. Yes, he currently has 3 stolen bases on the season. Let's see. Oh, as Derek joins us here from Imagine Sports right before first pitch. Welcome, everybody. Hope you had a good week. And again, thank you for joining me here for Baseball America action. Always wonderful to get History Maker Baseball onto the channel. All right, so here we go. We are underway. Our first pitch at 9:09. And it is a 1-2-3. So Benny Heriberto is a semi-workman, and full control does not have the flash quality. So that will just be a routine 6-3 ground out to start the game. And that will bring up Rafael Manzares. He is the right fielder tonight for the Voyageurs, and he is their original designated hot batter in the number 2 slots. Let's see. Manzares is off to a rough start, batting .167 on the season. Let's see what he can do here. Let's see, and yeah, no home runs for him so far. All right, 1 out, nobody on. 3-4-5, iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. That is going to be a strikeout for the second out of the inning. And we will go to the right now chart for Billy Bechtel. Billy Bechtel batting third and playing third. He will be neutral for this at-bat. Benny Heriberto will be semi-hot after the strikeout. Let's see, and they are both going to be neutral as we don't get the dot. So hot pitcher, no. Otherwise, it's going to be infield drama. So a hot shot on the infield. Let's see what happens. 6-6 is the first baseman. Gold. Oh, yes, he is. I thought he was semi-gold. No, that is Corbin Young, who is really having a great start to the season. And not as well as being a fantastic bat. He is a gold glove first baseman. Sure-handed play for the easy out. He snags a hot shot and then calmly jogs to the bag for the 3 unassisted if you're scoring at home. So 1-2-3, go the Voyageurs. And we will head to the bottom of the first. Vancouver nothing, and New England coming up to bat as Robert joins us in the chat room from the RJL Network. Robert just wrapped up Game 2 of his 1972 World Series using Inside Pitch. Please visit that channel if you have not had the chance. Robert, I believe, I didn't get to catch the end. Is it the Astros tied it up 1-1, right, in your series? So we'll have an extended series. It won't be a sweep. All right, so here we go in the bottom of the first. Sean Carty ready to get the party started here in the bottom of the inning. Carty, not doing terrible. He is batting .222, but he has an on-base percentage of .300. Let's see, and he also, I believe, is tied. Yes, he's tied with the team lead of 2 home runs. So a lot of power, a lot of pop here at the top of the lineup. Bravo into the stretch, or Bravo into his windup, kicks, deals. Let's see, 4.45. He is not a workman. He's a full struggler, but not a workman. Carty, not patient. He is an eager batter. So he is going to reach for one, and it's going to end up just being a weak grounder to first. And that will be 1 down, and that will bring up Corbin Young. So Corbin Young in his previous game got flipped to his superstar side, and so that is where he will start tonight. Corbin Young just doing fantastic work for us in the number 2 spot in our lineup. He is batting .414 on the season. Does have 2 home runs and has batted in 5 runs. Let's see what he can do here. 1 out, nobody on. Scoreless game early. Oh no. And Bravo is going to challenge Young on a 1-0 pitch. And Young is going to take that fastball. Smacks it into left field. And oh boy, Abdi is just going to turn and watch that sail into the stands. That one is far deep and gone. Corbin Young just hit his 3rd home run of the season. And New England takes a 1-0 lead on the solo bomb by Corbin Young. Oh boy, there we go. So Carty doesn't get the party started, but Young got challenged, and oh boy, just the bat speed, the hand speed coming through the zone, just too much. A couple years ago, maybe Bravo would have had another couple extra miles per hour on that fastball. And now that will bring up Keel, the DH for New England. Keel signed in the offseason as a free agent and has done pretty well for the team here so far. He's batting .250 on the season, but a .536 slugging, and also has 2 home runs. So here we go. Bravo gets a new ball and a pep talk from his catcher. Let's see if he can recover. Oh, darn. So Keel is a switch hitter. So not from the same side. He is a semi-utility, however. And the dot says yes. So he is going to ground out to short. So Bravo does recover. And now there are 2 out, nobody on. And that will bring up Jimmy Pastor. Young Jimmy Pastor batting 4th here tonight. And playing in right field. As Chris Hoffman joins us. And oh boy, well, Bravo that time is going to just rear back and blow away Jimmy Pastor. Pastor cannot catch up to that high cheese, and he will go down swinging to end the inning. But Corbin Young gets a hold of one, and that solo shot makes it 1-0 New England as we head into the top of the 2nd inning. So here in the 2nd inning, it will be Travis Harvey. Harvey, who got a nice piece in the Cape Cod Times here today. Has a cousin who lives down in Sandwich who wrote a nice piece for him, and he's feeling happy today. So he'll be swinging a hot bat and leading things off here. All right, but not going to work out for him here, as Heriberto is going to fool him on a nice 12-6 curve. And Harvey goes fishing and comes up empty. One down on the strikeout. True Jones, the first baseman for Vancouver, up next. Jones batting from the left-hand side. Let's see. Heriberto still fresh here in the second inning. Jones going to get a hold of one, but it's going to be right at Tovar at second base, who snags the liner for the second out. And that'll bring up Tully Irvin. Tully Irvin, the DH tonight for Vancouver. Let's see. Tully Irvin comes in tonight. He is batting .235, slugging .412. Let's see. And has scored a couple of runs on the season. Let's see what he does here against Heriberto. 2, 4, 4. Ace. No. Irvin is not a champion. However, he is a whiffer, so he is also gonna go fishing, and he will also come up empty. Heriberto has that good curveball working tonight, and it is a 1-2-3, top of the second, and we'll head to the bottom half of the inning. New England still on top, 1-0. All right, so here in the bottom half of the inning, we'll have the 5, 6, 7 batters coming up for New England. Dory Monick, he comes in the middle of a bit of a cold streak. He is our cold batter here tonight. He has been striking out a lot lately. Let's see if he can fix that here in his first at bat. Leading off the bottom of the second. And he will not. Bravo was going to jam him, and Monick will pop it up to the second baseman for the first out. One down, nobody on for Omar Tovar. Tovar, who had that nice play there in the top half of the inning. Tovar comes into the game. He's actually leading the Minutemen with a .423 batting average and also slugging .654. Boy, maybe he should be leading off. Let's see what he does here in his first at-bats. Let's see. I don't believe there are no iron fielders in the game tonight. Everybody is either gold, semi-gold, or neutral, so no iron catcher. Tovar does not have a good eye, so that is going to be a strikeout on Tovar, the second K by Bravo, and we will go to the right now chart. Heath Howes, our third baseman, comes up for his first at-bat. He will be neutral, and Bravo will be semi-hot after the strikeout. And he does get the dot. Let's see. Hot pitcher, yes. Sports show highlight reel inning. Retires the side on strikeout. So he will strike out Howes to end the inning. So 1, 2, 3. Go New England in the bottom of the second, and we'll head to the third. It is 1-0. Minutemen on top. So Heriberto was on Chicago last year and did not have a have a good season for the Brawlers, and that's why they let him go. And thankfully, New England was able to snag him in the free agent draft right before the season started, and boy, he has been doing very, very well for us. We'll head to the third here with the 7, 8, and 9 batters. Coming up, Max Lofton, the shortstop, tonight for Vancouver. He's going to lead things off. Let's see, Lofton actually off to a pretty good start. He is batting .353 on the season and slugging .412. So not a bad start to the season for him. All right, Heriberto kicks, delivers. Oh, and he's going to challenge Lofton with an inside middle fastball. Lofton's going to turn on it, but he does not have the power. And that will go into center field. Cardi will come in a couple steps to grab that for the out. Here comes the catcher, Bobby Grubb. Grubb is the designated cold batter tonight for Vancouver. Let's see what he can do here. 1-4-5, struggler, no. So Grubb is going to ground out to Young at first, who will take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll be 2 down. And here comes the number 9 batter, Tucapita Lopez. Lopez in center field tonight. A pretty good center fielder. Has a good glove out there. Let's see. And he's also tied with the team lead for 2 home runs. While he is batting, let's see. He's batting .308 on the season, on the young season for Vancouver. That probably won't hold up, but hey, you never know. That's why we roll out the game. So here we go. 2 out, bases empty. Here is the pitch. Ace, no. Sad sack. He's a semi-sad sack. Gets the dots. And he is just going to watch. Strike 3 is Heriberto again with just a knee bender of a curveball. And Lopez is frozen. And Miramonte rings him up. Again, 1, 2, 3. Go the Voyageurs in the top of the 3rd. And we'll head to the bottom half with New England still on top. 1-0. All right, so here in the bottom half of the inning, it's going to be the 8, 9, and 1 batters coming up for New England. The shortstop, Don DeJesus, will lead things off. DeJesus normally bats in the number 9 position, but facing a lefty, he swaps places with the catcher, McWhorter. All right, so here we go. Bravo kicks, delivers. Let's see. Oh, and again, it's a workman check. And he is not a workman, but he's a full struggler. So, no, not a workman. DeJesus not patient. So that is going to be a grounder to third, or a grounder to first, rather. For the out, Bravo is going to have to run over and cover that. 3-1 if you're scoring at home. 1 out, nobody on for the catcher, Austin McWhorter. Let's see, McWhorter comes into this game tonight, batting .240 and slugging .320 on the young season. And let's see what he does here. 3.66. He is gonna get a pitch to hit, but just not quite enough on it. He'll fly out to center field. Abdi takes a couple steps back towards a wall and tracks that down. And there are now 2 outs. We'll go back to the top of the order. Sean Carty, who ground out to first in his first at-bat, steps up. Bases empty, 2 down. 2-4-6 is the roll. Bravo does have full control, so Carty is going to top one. Little grounder back to the mound, and Bravo will field it and fire on to first for the out. 1, 2, 3. Go the Minutemen in the bottom of the 3rd, and we'll head to the 4th inning. It is 1-0. Minutemen on top. All right, so just like that, we're already into the 4th inning. Vancouver will have the top of their order coming up here. Ahmed Abdi going to lead things off. Abdi ground out too short in his first at-bat. All right, let's see. 2-2-5, star, no. Slugger or Satsack, he is not. So that is going to, oh boy, that's going to be a single into center field. And then Abdi is going to steal second. And then he's going to steal third on the play. Abdi has the rare double active speed. So singles and then gets himself into scoring position, then gets himself to third. And there we go. the tying run just 90 feet away. That'll bring up Rafael Manzarres. Manzarres struck out in his first at-bat. Let's see. I guess we'll bring the infield in, try to keep that tying run from scoring. And let's see, 4, 5, 6. He is not patient, but he is going to get a hold of one, and it's going to be deep enough into center field. Cardi has to go back just a couple feet in front of the wall. He will make the catch, but that is more than deep enough, and Abdi will jog in with the tying run. Sacrifice fly for Manzarres, and we are knotted up at 1 apiece. And we are going to go to the chemistry chart for Billy Bechtel. So again, Vancouver is fully harmonious, thanks to their till further notice. And New England is semi-harmonious. Let's see, 4, 6, pitching team dissonance, no. So we're going to go to infield drama. Infield drama, bases empty. Bechtel with a hot shot. Let's see, 1, 5, shortstop iron, no. De Jesus calmly goes to his left, grabs the ball, takes his time, and fires on to first for the second out. And that'll bring up Travis Harvey. Harvey went down swinging in his first at-bat. Let's see, 1, 3, 5. Oh, we're going to go to our first mini chart here. And this is the red 1, black 5. So this is the box and bogeys chart. Let's see, 5, 6. Towering drive down the third base line. Hits the foul pole. Let's see, the third base ump. He is semi-questionable, but the dot says no. So he is going to rule it. He's going to correctly rule it. Let's see. Questionable umpire doesn't see. Oh, darn. I see. So if he had been questionable, he would have ruled it a foul ball because he missed it. But instead, he will see it. And so that is going to be a go-ahead home run. Harvey off the left field foul pole. And Vancouver has taken the lead here. So Heriberto, who had a perfect game going coming into this inning, has now given up the lead on a single and then 2 stolen bases, a sacrifice fly, and then now a solo home run by Harvey on a ball that just stayed fair, banging off the the left field foul pole. All right, so that'll bring up True Jones. As Heriberto will get a new ball, and he'll start to work that as he goes around the mound. Grabs the rosin bag, and now he's ready to pitch. Deals to Jones. Let's see, is Jones a scrapper? He is not. Let's see, so that is going to be a double into right field. Uh-oh. And suddenly Heriberto cannot get out of the inning. That is the second extra base hit given up here in the inning. And now another run in scoring position for Tully Irvin. Irvin struck out in his first at-bat. Heriberto trying to get out of the inning. Oh boy, triple twos. Oh no. Let's see. Irvin is not a sad sack. So that is going to be a double. Another double. Back-to-back doubles. And Jones is going to easily come in to score. Irvin with an RBI double. And suddenly it is 3-1. Oh boy, so McWhorter is going to go out to the mound and have a little chat with his pitcher and try to settle him down. We're going to go to the chemistry chart here for the next at-bat. Vancouver fully harmonious and New England semi-harmonious. They get the dot. Pitching team dissonance, no, so ground out to first. So no more damage done. but Vancouver takes the lead 3-1. Let's see, it was 4 hits, 3 runs, 1 runner left stranded. It's 3-1 Vancouver. As we head to the bottom of the 4th. Oh boy. Just when it looked like Heriberto was going to get out of the inning with just that 1 run, a home run, and then back-to-back doubles. Yes, indeed, they doubled up their pleasure on that. The top of the 4th is brought to you by Doublemint Gum. All right, so here in the bottom of the 4th, we'll have the 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up for New England. Let's see, as Paul joins us from Australia. Oh, nice. Well, g'day, Paul. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you could catch us live. All right, let's see. Grant with an update saying that the last game that was in Vancouver was up 5-1, and then ended up blowing the lead and losing in extra innings. All right, so here we go. Corbin Young, who hit that solo bomb back in the 1st inning, which is the only run so far for New England. He will lead things off. All right, so Bravo pitching for the first time with a lead. Can he hold it? Young is going to get his 2nd hit here with a leadoff single into center field. So Young aboard, or Young with his 2nd hit of the night, continues his great hitting. And that'll bring up Keel, who grounded out to short in his first at-bat. So Bravo from the stretch, actually from the stretch for the first time tonight. All right, let's see what they can do. Oh boy. There we go. Well, Bravo once again forgets that he no longer has that 99-mile-an-hour fastball. And that is going to be inner half to J.R. Keel. He is going to turn on that. And into left field. Abdi is not even going to turn and watch that, as that is far, deep, and gone. Kaboom, indeed. And just like that, J.R. Keel has tied the game at 3 apiece. Oh my goodness. A challenge pitch for sure. And Keel was up to the challenge. And a souvenir for a lucky New England fan. And there we go. New ball game. As with one swing of the bat, J.R. Keel has tied this game at 3 apiece. All right, so Bravo, a little shaken up. And now, no longer pitching with the lead. He will face Jimmy Pastor. Pastor struck out in his first at-bat. Let's see, 255 star. No, Pastor not a home run king, so he will get a pitch to hit, but doesn't quite have enough power. That'll go into left field. Abdi will track it down, and now there is 1 out. First out of the inning. A single and a 2-run bomb by Keel. Got this bottom of the half inning started. All right, Monick comes up to the plate. Monick 0 for 1. Got jammed and popped out in his first at-bat. Let's see. Double control, no. Let's see. What's the... Oh, if they're the same, is our league rule on that 2-3-6, since everybody's a DH. And Monick is a left-handed batter, so he is going to strike out. And there are 2 down. So after giving up the home run, Bravo has set down the next 2 batters. That'll bring up Omar Tovar. Tovar 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Let's see. As Robert Bryant joins us. Welcome, Robert. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see. 336 Ace. Definitely not. Sad Sack Utility or Patient. He is semi-utility, but no dot. So he's going to drive a single into center field, and the inning will continue. And we are going to go to the experience chart for the next at-bat. Heath Howes is neutral for his experience. Bravo, a icon. And let's see what happens. 5-6. Icon pitcher, yes. Fool's batter with an off-speed pitch. Sky high pop up to short. So Howes will pop up to short to end the inning. But 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 runner left stranded, and we are knotted up at 3 apiece as we head to the 5th inning. All right, can Benny recover from last inning as his team has battled back to tie the game? Let's see, we'll have the 8, 9, and 1 batters coming up for Vancouver. Let's see, Bobby Grubb, the catcher, going to lead things off. Grubb ground out to first in his first at-bat. But here he's going to drive a single right back up the middle into center field. So leadoff single by the catcher Grubb. Go ahead run on base. Here comes Lopez. Lopez got called out on strikes in his first at-bat. Let's see, as Derek says, the Minutemen are definitely winning the Keel forward swap. Oh, in the offseason. There we go, yeah. Yes, Keel has been fantastic for us. Definitely a big bat for us here in our lineup. All right, so here we go. Nobody out. Let's see. 1, 3, 6. Ace. No. But Lopez is a full whiffer. So he is going to swing and miss. And he will strike out for the 2nd time tonight. Now we got 1 down, 1 on. And we'll go back to the top of the order. Abdi is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Grubb on over at first. Heriberto from the stretch gets a sign, kicks, delivers. Let's see, he is not a struggler. Abdi, he is semi-patient. So it's going to be a base on balls, but 1, 2, 5, if we have a strict umpire, he is semi-strict. Oh boy, so we have to roll the decider die again. So if it's a dot, it's going to be called strike 3 instead of ball 4. Oh, no, and he's not. So Abdi is going to walk. Oh, boy, a very close pitch. But ball 4 called by Miramonte. And now we've got 2 on and just 1 out. Here comes Rafael Manzanares. Manzanares struck out and then got a sacrifice fly in his 2nd plate appearance. All right, so Heriberto starting to sweat out there. Can he get the ground out to end the inning? Oh boy, we're gonna go to the I believe that's the box and bogeys chart. The red 1, black 5. Oh boy! All right, here we go. Oh my God, and it's the 5-6 again. Let's see. But this time we got the dot. So Cade is a questionable umpire on this call, so he's going to call it a foul ball. Oh boy! All right. So instead of a 3-run bomb, it is ruled a foul ball. Yes, he is another Angel Hernandez. Oh my goodness. All right, so the at-bat continues. Oh my goodness. Talk about a game changer right there. Manzanares can't believe it. All right, so Heriberto gets another ball. And here is the pitch. 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no. Let's see. Manzanares is not patient. And he's a semi-whiffer, but doesn't get the dot. So instead of a strikeout, it is going to be around the horn, a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. Oh, boy. Ooh, talk about a game-changing call. Reggie Cade ruled that was a foul ball instead of a 3-run bomb. And then Manzanares grounds into a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. And the game remains tied. Whoo! Oh boy, oh boy. Yes, Reggie Cade, he giveth and he taketh away. For sure. Oh boy. All right, so here we go in the bottom of the fifth. Still knotted up at 3 apiece. And we will have the 8, 9, and 1 batters coming up for New England. Don De Jesus, in his second at-bat, he ground out to first. First time he was up. Is Steve Bartman in the stands? Maybe. He jumped up and he pushed the foul pole there, just out of the way. Oh, my goodness. All right, so here we go. Bravo kicks, delivers. Iron catcher, no. De Jesus does not have a good eye, so that is going to be a strikeout. And there is one down. So Bravo pitching a pretty good game. The only runs he has given up are on home runs. Let's see, and that was his, 1, 2, 3. That was his 5th strikeout. And we're going to go to the right now chart. Bravo will be semi-hot. McWhorter, who flew out, he will be neutral. Gets the dot. Let's see, 3-5 hot batter, no. So just a fly out to left field. And 2 quick outs. We'll go back to the top of the order. Sean Carty still looking for his first hit of the game. He is 0 for 2. He is ground out. Ground out to first and then ground out back to the mound. All right, Bravo with the pitch. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and he is just going to overpower Carty with some high cheese. And 1, 2, 3. Go the Minutemen here in the bottom of the 5th. We will head to the 6th inning. Still knotted up at 3 apiece. Good game going on here. As we've seen 3 home runs between the 2 teams. But in between, some pretty good pitching by both of these pitchers here. The number 3 pitchers for both squads. And that deserves a bravo. Yes. Always exciting to have a pitcher starting that has the full struggler quality. Because otherwise he has double flash and control. So if you can just avoid rolling the struggler, it's a pretty good card. Andy's an icon pitcher. So, all right. So here in the 6th inning, it's going to be the 3, 4, and 5 batters coming up for Vancouver, as we're going to start to get some action in the bullpen. Let's see. We're going to have Billy Lowen is going to start to get warmed up in the pen, start stretching, just in case. Heriberto still is semi-fresh for one more half inning here. Or if he happens to give up 2 runs, he'll lose his freshness. But we're not going to talk about that. All right, so here we go. Billy Bechtel 0 for 2. 2 ground outs. Ground out to first, and ground out to short. Let's see. 1, 2, 2. Workman. He is not this time. He doesn't get the dot. Bechtel, he is a semi-whiffer. So we have to roll the decider die again. And he gets it. So he's going to get the nubbed infield single down the third baseline. Oh boy. Well, it'll look like a screamer in the scorebook. But Bechtel is aboard with an infield single. All right. So the go-ahead run is on at first. Heriberto pitching from the stretch, and here comes Harvey. Harvey, who has struck out and hit a solo homer. Let's see what he does here. 156. Oh, he's a semi-whiffer, but the dot says no. So outfield drama. Hot shot into the outfield. Center fielder Iron absolutely not Cardi is going to get on his horse, and he dives and grabs what surely would have been a double. Oh my goodness, and Harvey cannot believe it. Harvey is going to slam his helmet down as he walks back into the dugout, and that will get the crowd fired up for sure. Sean Cardi takes away a surefire double from Harvey. Oh my goodness, and Bechtel has to run back to first as he was on his way to third and maybe more. Heck of a play there by Sean Cardi. All right, so now 1 out, 1 on for True Jones. Jones, who doubled in his last at-bat and then came around to score. 1 for 2 on the night. Let's see, 146, Flash, no. Jones is not a champion. Oh, there we go. That's going to be a grounder to second. And so they will go 4-6-3. Pitcher's best friend. And that will do it. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. And we will head to the bottom of the 6. Still tied up at 3 apiece. And Benny Heriberto with a gutsy outing. But has gotten through the 6th inning. All right, so here we go. In the bottom of the 6, Bravo still on the mound. Also pitching very well, except for the long ball. And he will have his work cut out for him as the 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up. Young will lead things off. He has not been retired. He is 2 for 2 with a home run, a single, and 2 runs scored. All right, so here we go. Bravo with the delivery. 1-1-4. Oh, that is a fresh, and he is semi-fresh. Does not get that. Young is not a sad sack or patient, so he is going to get his 3rd hit of the game. That will be a single opposite field. And the go-ahead run is aboard. Let's see, as D. Scott Howard joins us here. Let's see, and he's in the other Vancouver, in Vancouver, Washington. All right. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us here. Let's see. Oh, and we are going to go to the chemistry chart as Keel steps up to the plate. Keel with that big 2-run bomb in his last at-bat. And Grant, let me know if you want to bring in a pinch hitter at any point. Otherwise, we'll let Bravo stay on. Vancouver will have the advantage here. They are fully harmonious. But New England semi-harmonious. So here we go. Here is the pitch. Oh, darn it. Doesn't get the dot. Let's see. Batting team. So batting team is not in harmony. But we're going to have outfield drama. Oh, boy. Let's see. So Keel with a shot into the outfield. The left fielder is not iron. Nope. No, that's Abdi. He's actually semi-gold. So Abdi is going to get on his horse. And he's going to track one down. And he will get that on a line. So that's going to go down as an L7 for a big first out. Oh, boy. And Keel is frustrated as he thought that perhaps he had got one down that would have scored the go-ahead run. And we are going to go right back to the chemistry chart for Jimmy Pastor. Jimmy Pastor 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout as activity begins in the Vancouver bullpen. But it looks like Bravo is going to stay out there for now. So, go ahead run on at first. Here comes the pitch. 3-5. Pitching team dissonance, no. So this is going to be a grounder to short, so they'll get the force at second, but not able to turn the double play. So Pastor gets aboard on the fielder's choice. So still a runner at first, but now 2 out. And Dory Monick comes up to the plate. Monick 0 for 2. He has popped out and he has struck out. Let's see. The go-ahead run on at first. Can Monick get a hold of one? 2, 4, 5. No, he won't. He is not a hero. So that is he's gonna get jammed again, and he will pop out to second, and that will do it. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 runner left stranded. We will head to the 7th inning, and we are still tied at 3 apiece. All right, and let's see. That is going to the experience chart. So we're going to let Heriberto stay in as he's a righty. We got Lowen ready to go. Let's see. Because up next... Oh, actually, we got 2 righties coming up. All right. Irvin is a full prospect. Heriberto is neutral. So here we go. Let's see. Irvin is 1 for 2. He has struck out and got an RBI double in his last at bat. 3, 4. Prospect batter. Yes. Caught looking at strike 3 as Heriberto throws in a big bender. And Irvin's knees buckle as that curveball catches the corner for a called strike 3. Now Max Lofton comes up. We'll let Heriberto pitch to him. Heriberto out of freshness, if that happens to come up. Lofton 0 for 2. A fly out and a ground out. Heriberto pitches, let's see, 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch. The decided eye says no. Lofton not the cleanup batter. So, fly to left field, unless he is a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. Oh, the dot says yes. So, Heriberto with back-to-back strikeouts to start the 7th. And, oh boy. All right, well, we'll let him face Grubb. See if he can get through the full 7th inning. Grubb is 1 for 2, a single and a ground out. 115. Oh, and there's the fresh check. He is not fresh. Grubb, he is not a home run king or a sad sack. Oh boy, so he is going to get a double into left field. Oh boy, and that's why you bring in your relievers late in the game. All right, so now with Lopez coming up, we will go to the pen. And that'll be it for Heriberto, who pitched a heck of a game. Almost got through the 7th, so he'll go 6 2/3, scattering 7 hits and 3 runs so far. Will be responsible for Grubb at second base. So here comes Billy Lowen. Let it be Lowenbrow. Let's see, Lowen on the season, has he? Yes. Oh, he has 5 strikeouts in a couple of appearances. Let's see. Is he on any of the other? No, I guess no other stats of note. So, all right. So here we go. Go ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Lopez. Lopez, who has struck out twice, called out on strikes, and swinging. And let's see what he can do here against the new relief pitcher, Billy Lowen. 3-3-6. Oh, well, Lowen actually will get a temporary ace quality as he's a left-hander coming in to face a lefty. But it would so it's going to be a flyout. It would have been a strikeout if he didn't have that. Anyways, but so Lopez will fly out to center field. And that will do it. So close the books on Heriberto, who will be charged with just the 3 runs. Will not be in line for a decision. So, Lowen does his job, keeps the game tied, and it is time to stretch here at Bitty Beer Ballpark. So here we go. Join in at home. Stand up as we sing. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. Whoa. I don't care if I ever get back, so let's root for the Minutemen. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There we go. All right. And let's see if the uke will fire up the Minutemen bats as we head to the bottom of the 7th. All right, and we will have our first pitching change for Vancouver as Yusei Blanco will come in to start the bottom of the 7th. All right, so Bravo will go 6 innings with a 3 runs, scattering 5 hits. So he will also not be in line for any decision. And let's see how the bullpen does for Vancouver. Blanco, let's see if he has any stats of note on the season. This might be his, no, he has 2 strikeouts here on the young season. All right, so here we go. Bottom of the order. Tovar going to lead things off. Tovar is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. All right, here is the pitch. Let's see, 3-4-6. Eager. Oh, he is full eager. Yes. So that is going to be a fly out to center field on what would have been ball 4. All right, so 1 down, nobody on for Heath Howes. Let's see, Howes 0 for 2 on the night, strikeout and a pop out. Let's see, he bats, he's a switch hitter, so he'll be batting from the left-hand side. He's a semi-utility, doesn't get the dot, so that's going to be a single down the line. And there we go, the go-ahead run once again on base. And here comes Don De Jesus. De Jesus looking for his first hit. He is 0 for 2. He has ground out and struck out. So, oh, Derek, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great weekend as well. All right, here we go. So, Blanco from the stretch. Let's see, he is not an ace or a star. De Jesus is not a sad sack. He's also not a whiffer, so that is going to be a single. Oh, darn, but Howes is a full stoic runner. So instead of advancing to third, he is only going to make it to second. But still, back-to-back singles, and we've got the go-ahead run in scoring position as the catcher, Austin McWhorter, steps up to the plate. The number 9 batter tonight for New England. He is 0 for 2, and we are going to get a quick hook on Blanco as here comes the manager. He is not wasting any time and makes the call for Bruce Dar Contreras. So a quick night for Blanco. He will just record that 1 out. And is responsible for both runners on base, back-to-back singles. And a quick night for Blanco. So here comes Contreras. Trying to keep this a tie game. All right, so McWhorter is due 0 for 2. He is flown out to center and flown out to left field. Can he break through here? Let's see. Contreras will get the temporary ace quality as he's a left-hander facing a left-handed batter. 3, 4, 6. McWhorter is not an eager batter. He is going to draw a walk. And the bases are full of Minutemen. Nowhere to put Sean Carty. All right, so here we go, and we are going to go to the chemistry chart. Oh, boy. All right, so once again, Vancouver, fully harmonious thanks to their till further notice, and New England is semi-harmonious. Here we go. Oh, boy. Bases loaded, 1 out. Tie game here in the bottom of the 7th. Carty 0 for 3, 2 groundouts, and a strikeout. So Contreras, here we go. Kicks, delivers. Oh boy, pitching team harmony. Yes, a marginal pitch catches the corner for a strikeout. Oh, and what otherwise would have been ball 4 and walked in the go-ahead run, but Carty is going to get called out on strikes for a huge second out. But it does not get any easier as here comes Corbin Young. Corbin Young, 3 for 3, a home run, 2 singles, and 2 runs scored. Oh my goodness. All right, so here we go. This could be the deciding at bat of the game, potentially right here. Bases loaded. Tie game. Oh boy. Contreras sweating out there, the young lefty. Let's see what he can do. Young digs in. Here is the pitch. 2-3-5. Is he wild? No. Oh, but look at this. He is semi-eager. He gets that, and he is not a whiffer. So that is going to be a single through past the shortstop, and that is going to give them the lead. Let's see. Does De Jesus score? No, he is neutral. So that is just going to score 1 run. But Young is going to now flip back over to his all-star side because he did get the red quality referenced. But his 4th hit of the night is a big one, as that gives them the go-ahead run, and it is 4-3 New England, and they are not out of danger yet. As here comes J.R. Keel, and the bases are still loaded. Keel, the switch-hitting DH, for New England, he is 1 for 3 with a 2-run bomb, and then got robbed of a hit in his last at-bat on a good play by Abdi in left field. All right, so is Contreras going to stay in, Grant? Keel's a switch hitter, so I don't know if that factors into your decision. And let's see, Contreras would not be a struggler because he had that strikeout in the middle. So, all right, so Contreras is going to face Keel. Oh my goodness, has already given up the lead. Can Keel make it a bigger lead? Let's see. Contreras kicks, delivers. Let's see, 3-3-6. He is not an ace. Oh boy, Keel is semi-utility but doesn't get the dot. That is going to be a hit into center field, And with lead die 3, everyone running on contact, that is going to score 2 runs. And let's see. So that'll be De Jesus will come in to score. McHorder will come in to score. Young will end up at third, and Keel on at first gets his 4th RBI of the night. Let's see, and we would be going to the experience chart for the next at-bat. It would be a semi-prospect against a semi-prospect, unless Contreras gets the hook. Pastor, a right-hander, and Monick, a left-hander, coming up to bat. The bullpen Blues hit again. Yes. All right, so call to the bullpen. That'll cancel the mini chart. So Lehman Schoen will come out of the pen, and we will have another pitching change. Let's see. So Contreras, he only got 1 out. Oh my goodness. Let's see. 1 out. 2 hits. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I guess Blanco would have been charged with 2 of the runs. That's right. Okay, and then Contreras with 1 so far. All right, so here comes Schoen, the 4th pitcher of the night for Vancouver. And let's see. Pastor is 0 for 3. Let's see if he is due for a hit. We've still got 2 runners aboard, runners at the corners, and 3 runs already in the inning as the bullpen has imploded. Let's see if Schoen can put out the fire. Oh boy, and he will not. Pastor is not a sad sack. Fortunately for Vancouver, he is not a home run king. But that is going to be a double. Let's see. Keel is neutral, so he will not score. But that's going to bring in another run. And we will end up with runners at second and third. As Young comes in to score, Keel will have to hold at third. And an RBI double for Jimmy Pastor. Oh boy, and the hit parade continues. That's number 10 for the Minutemen. And we are once again heading to the to the chemistry chart, which the chemistry chart has actually been pretty good for Vancouver. Oh boy. All right, so Monick up. Monick is 0 for 3. He has popped out twice and struck out. Let's see. 2-6. Batting team not in harmony because they don't get the dot, so that's going to be a grounder to second, and that will end the inning. Finally, oh my goodness. Let's see. So it is 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits and 2 runners left on. And we will head to the 8th inning. And New England back on top, 7-3. All right, let's see. So here in the 7th, Lowen would be semi-fresh because he did have to come in and face 1 batter. We're back to the top of the order. Let's see, a 4-run lead, so we have a little bit of leeway. We'll get Reed Kilmer up in the pen just in case, but for now we're going to let Lowen stay in. All right, so Abdi comes up. Abdi is 1 for 2. He is ground out, singled, scored a run, and then walked in his last at-bat. Let's see. 5, 6, ace, no. Sad sack, no. That is going to be a double into right field, and then he is going to. Let's see. Oh boy, actually, I feel like I just I saw this about stealing home. I think there was a FAQ question because Abdi is a double active. I forget what the ruling. Grant, do you happen to know what the ruling is on? The double active for on that 556. Does he steal home? Is it a choice? Oh boy, because this might be a. Let's see. I have Al Wilson's play games FAQ. Let's see. It's funny because I just happened to see that somebody put that like in the on the play forums. Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't automatically steal home. Does he have it in the? Yeah, I know he wouldn't. It's just funny that I remember I like just saw that. All right, I will look it up later. But yeah, all right. So he'll be at third. With a double and then a stolen base. So his second hit of the game, and that'll bring up Manzares. Manzares, who trying to make up. He does have a sacrifice fly, but he is struck out and then ground into an inning-ending double play. Let's see. We'll play the infield normal with the 4-run lead. 2-3-5 wild no. He is eager. Oh, and he's not. He's a semi-whiffer. So that's going to be an RBI single. And that will drive in the run. So it is a 3-run game. Manzares gets his second RBI of the evening. And here comes Billy Bechtel. And, oh boy, I hate for this to get away. I think we are going to go to Reed Kilmer. To have a righty-on-righty matchup. All right, so Lowen is going to end up just going 1/3 of an inning. Gives up the 2 hits. 1 run so far. Will be responsible for the runner on base. And here comes Kilmer. Kilmer, a control pitcher, looking for the double play. He will gain the temporary ace quality in the at-bat here against Bechtel. All right, here we go. Bechtel, he got that nubbed infield single in his last at-bat and has ground out twice. Let's see, 3-4-4 prospect. No, he is not patient. So that's going to be infield fly rule called as he pops out to second base. Tovar grabs it for a big first out. All right, here comes Travis Harvey. Harvey got that solo home run back in the 4th inning, but otherwise he has struck out and flown out. Here is the pitch. He is not a hero, so that is also going to be a pop out to second base. And we will go to the experience chart for the next at-bat. Let's see, so it's going to be an icon batter against a neutral pitcher. True Jones up. True Jones is 1 for 3. He is lined out, doubled, scored a run, and also ground into a double play. 4-5. Prospect batter, no. So it's a hard-to-field infield grounder, but they will get him out at first. An active runner would be safe, but he is semi-stoic. So a chopper up the line. McWhorter hops up, grabs it, fires onto first. And that will do it. So Kilmer comes in, does his job. and retires all 3 batters that he faces. But 1 run on 2 hits. And 1 runner left stranded. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th, and we've got ourselves a 3-run game. Let's see, Lone will be charged with that 1 run. All right. So here in the bottom of the 8th, we'll have the bottom of the order. It's going to be the 6, 7, 8 batters coming up. Omar Tovar. And Schoen's going to start the bottom of the 8th. See what he can do. Let's see. Tovar is 1 for 3. He has struck out, singled, and flown out to center field. All right, here we go. And in the New England bullpen, Colton Grandstaff begins his warm-up routine. And as the crowd starts to murmur there in right field in front of behind the home bullpen. All right, so here we go. Tovar steps in. Let's see, 1, 3, 4. Gold is the catcher? No, the catcher is neutral. Tovar not a champion, so outfield drama. Shot into the outfield by Tovar. Let's see. The left fielder, that's Abdi. He is not. Oh, no, he is not iron. So Abdi is going to make another fantastic play. Gets on his horse. And he will grab what would have been a single to make a fantastic play. So good job by him out there in the field. And there is 1 down, and we will go to the chemistry chart once again as Heath Howes steps up to the plate. Let's see, Howes 1 for 3. Single, a run scored, struck out, and popped out. Let's see, both teams are going to be harmonious. So batting team with harmony, that is going to be a deep drive that'll go off the outfield wall, and Howes will be in with a stand-up double. So Howes gets his 2nd hit of the night. And he is in scoring position with 1 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Don De Jesus. De Jesus 1 for 3. He's ground out, struck out, singled, and scored a run. Let's see. So, Grant, let me know. Do you want to bring in someone else to face De Jesus? De Jesus a righty, and then McWhorter a lefty coming up behind him. Let's see. Schoen would be... Oh, yeah, he's still semi-fresh. All right, and we will have another call to the pen as Ricky Vallow will come out. Oh, boy, and this could be interesting. Let's see, so as Schoen goes off, let's see, so Schoen... he is going to go 2/3. He gets 2/3 of an inning. Giving up 2 hits. No runs so far. But he will be responsible for the runner on base. And here comes Vallow. All right, so Vallow, he will get the temporary ace qualities. That's righty on righty. Otherwise, he is a full workman, flash, and semi-wild. All right, so here we go. Talk about a roll of the dice, literally. Sorry, I stole that one from Vin. Here we go. The pitch. Oh, and it's triple twos. De Jesus is not a sad sack. So that is going to be a double into center field. And that will easily score the runner from second as De Jesus gets his 2nd hit of the evening. And New England back on top by 4. And we will once again be going to the chemistry chart as McWhorter steps up to the plate. So 1 out, 1 on, 1 run in, an 8-4 game. McWhorter, he has flown out twice, walked, and scored a run. Here is the pitch. Both teams will be harmonious. Pitching team dissonance, no. Infield drama. So hot shot on the infield. 1-4. The first baseman is not iron. Let's see. So that is going to be a ground out to first. So the runner will advance to third, but they'll get the all-important out. And there are 2 down as we go back to the top of the order. And boy, oh boy, Sean Carty is the only one who is, well, no, I shouldn't say that. He is one of 2 batters who has not gotten a hit yet. So he's 0 for 4, 2 ground outs and 2 strikeouts. Let's see what he can do here. Let's see. Vallo kicks, delivers, 4-5-6. Carty not patient, so he is going to fly out. And that will do it. But New England does tack on a bonus run, and it'll be 8-4 as we head to the 9th inning. Oh boy. So it's no longer a save situation. Yikes. Which makes me maybe want to save Grandstaff. So 4-run game. Let's I'll get Martzel warmed up in the pen. But we're going to let Kilmer stay out there and see if maybe he can get get 2 innings out of him. We'll be facing the bottom of the order. Let's see, the 6, 7, 8 batter. So Tully Irvin going to lead things off. That is funny how that happens with roles like that. And yes, you're right, Zach. I think the same thing. Anytime I've played in the Las Vegas ballpark, I don't think I've ever rolled the 2-2-2 there. All right, so let's see. Irvin is 1 for 3. He has struck out twice and has an RBI double. All right, so Kilmer will be semi-fresh here in his 2nd inning of work. 1-2-6, and I don't get the dot. Let's see, not a sad sack, so that is going to be a leadoff single. Oh boy. And we will go to the right now chart for the next at bat. So Lofton, he is going to be cold as he struck out. And Kilmer will also be cold because he gave up a hit. So cold versus cold. Oh boy, his Grandstaff will maybe keep doing his his warm-up routine out in the bullpen. We just might need him. Let's see, 6-6. Oh boy, he is not a hot batter. Oh, but we're still going to go to the fence. Uh-oh. All right, let's see. So is Lofton a slugger? He is. So we're going to be rolling on the slugger chart. And that is going to be a double. Whoops. I should be in the 9th. So a double on a 2. Let's see. Irvin is not an active runner. So that is going to give us runners at, there we go, at first, or at 2nd and 3rd. Oh, boy. So, here comes Bobby Grubb. Oh, my goodness. So, 2 runs on, or 2 runners aboard, nobody out. We'll play the infield at normal depth because we just want to get an out here. Here comes Bobby Grubb. Grubb, who's had a pretty good night. He is 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Let's see, 1, 4, 5. Not a struggler. Let's see. So it's going to be a ground out. Oh boy. So it's important. If it's a grounder to third, then the runners will hold. So we'll roll decider die. If it's a dot, it's a grounder to third. If it's a blank, it's a grounder to first, and the runner will. Or actually, well, let's see where it goes to. So it's a grounder to first. Let's see. Ground out rolls. Let's see. The lead die. Let's see. We have a runner at second and third. Oh, if the lead die is one, the runners hold anyways. Okay. All right. So a big first out. And now that'll bring up Lopez. Oh boy. Let's see if Kilmer can get one more out. Lopez is 0 for 3. He has struck out twice and he has flown out. Oh, and we're going to get a pinch hitter. So Lopez gets called back. And it'll be Itty Izquierdo. Ooh, that's easy to say. Will come in to pinch hit. So our first pinch hitter of the night. Let's see. Oh boy. Let's see. Izquierdo. All right. So Izquierdo, a left-handed batter. He has a delta rating of hit by pitch. That's interesting. All right, here we go. Kilmer with runners at second and third. Still a 4-run game. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. 1-6-6. He is not a workman. The batter is a semi-whiffer. Gets the dot. That is going to be a strikeout. And we've got 2 down. And we'll go back to the top of the order. Here comes Abdi. Abdi is, let's see, he is 2 for 3. He is ground out, singled, walked, doubled. He scored 2 runs and he's stolen 3 bases on the night, and has had a couple of really good plays in the outfield. All right, here we go. So still 2 runners in scoring position. Abdi at the plate. Kilmer trying to finish off his 2nd inning of work to lock down the win here for New England. So crowd on its feet. Kilmer gets the sign. Delivers. Let's see. He is not an ace. Abdi is not a whiffer. And he's not cold because he singled in his last at bat. So we're going to have infield drama. Oh boy, on the last play, well, potentially the last play of the game. So here we go, infield drama. 4-5. The shortstop is not iron. Oh my goodness. So that means it's a hot shot right to De Jesus. He's going to bobble it, but he keeps it in front of himself. Throws onto Young at first, and Abdi is out by an inch. And that is going to do it. Oh boy. Don De Jesus kept the ball in front of him and never panicked and fires on to close out the game. Woo, so there we go. New England gets the win 8-4 over Vancouver. Their 6th win of the season. Let's see. So, it's going to be... Actually, I guess Lowen is going to end up getting the win because he finished... he finished the 7th? Yeah, and then Lowen came on in the 8th. So it's going to be Lowen, actually, who gets the win. Kilmer will end up getting a hold. The loss... Oh, boy. I might have to figure out who gets that. I think the loss is going to go... Is it Schoen who ended up giving... Let's see. Oh, no, actually, I guess it's going to be Blanco who ends up getting lost because he gave up the 5th run. All right. So, there we go. Oh, thank you, Mike. I had to go through and look at... Yeah, so it was Blanco who gave up the 5th run that ended up being the deciding run. So, there we go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Always great to get History Maker Baseball on the table. Always fun to play out these co-op league games, especially when the manager is right in the chat room. So that is going to do it. I'm not sure. I might try to get the next game of the series on tomorrow night. But if I don't, it'll be Monday night. We'll be right back here at Bitty Beer Ballpark. So until then, again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate the support. Please hit the like button on your way out. And we are very close to hitting 50 members of the channel. So if you would like to contribute to the channel in that way, you can hit the join button down below for more details. Really appreciate everybody's support. So until next time, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.